sexy crowd. Give yourself a round of applause. Good job. It's great to have this kind of support, you know, like, my girlfriend's supporting me right now. She came all the way from Austin, Texas to see me tonight. Isn't that awesome? She really is. And we're a perfect couple together, you know? She has anxiety and I have depression, so mostly we just sit around and worry about being sad. But you know, she's in Austin getting her PhD. I'm here talking to you fine people. And you know, it's tough because we're in a long distance relationship and it sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. You know how you know it sucks? If you tell somebody, hey, I'm in a long distance relationship, they say, oh, that sucks. It's one of the 5 things everyone agrees sucks. Mondays, getting up early, stepping in dog poop, being mauled by bears, and long-distance relationships. You know, what's so tough about it is you get all the bad things and none of the good things. All the bad things and none of the good things. It's like you're going out for a night drinking and you open up the bar door and bam, you wake up the next morning in bed with a hangover. You didn't even get the fun part. You know, it means you don't get cuddling, but you still get arguments. You don't get to see her face when you wake up every morning, but you still get texts asking when you're going to be home. It doesn't matter when I'm going to be home. I'm not in Texas. I can be strung out under a bridge. I can be hung up by my thumbs by a monster. It doesn't matter. Oh, man. You know, it's tough. You know what I really miss? You know, the guys know what I really miss, right? Right? Being in the same book club. No, it's sex. Obviously it's sex. Obviously it's sex. You know, people aren't so sympathetic to that because, you know, they're like, yeah, but when you see her, you will get laid eventually, which is like telling a starving kid in Africa, you're like, hey, don't worry, buddy, there's food in England. You know, it's like, sex is great, man. It's the best. You don't even have to advertise it. It's great. You know, like, it's the only thing you can think about and fantasize about while you're having it. You know, you don't dream about a burrito while you're having a cake. You can dream about sex while you're having sex. You could have just had the best sex in your whole life. You could be exhausted, covered in sweat and cum and maybe a little bit of blood. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, man, I could really fuck Scarlett Johansson right now. I would love to fuck Patty from work. And I'd love to fuck Larry from Starbucks. I mean, I'm not gay, but I mean, he makes me feel so safe. Yeah, I mean, and you can kind of have sex. You know, you can kind of have sex. You can have Skype sex, which is like, you know, it's like margarine. You know, it's not the real thing. Like, I can't believe it's not sex. I can fucking believe it's not sex. You know, it's like ultimately an unfulfilling experience. It'd be like if you were masturbating, instead of coming, a little flag that said, bang, came out of the tip of your dick. I mean, at this point, you might as well be having sex via the Pony Express. You might as well feel like going, hey, would you like to have sex tonight? Nah, I'm a little tired. Maybe later. All right, the tired means it's not going to happen later, so can we just do it? Yeah, but, you know, I can't just have sex with you whenever you want. That's not how it works. Yeah, but if we're a couple and we're not having sex, that just makes us friends. Oh, do you think I have to have sex with you every single time you want? Is that the only part of a relationship? It's part of a relationship! Yes, it's part of a relationship! Excuse me, sir. What? Have you considered couples counseling? Have you been reading my mail? It gets lonely on the trail, sir. Yeah, and you know, when you finally get together, it's tough. It's tough because you don't want to argue. But you have to argue, because a relationship is just one long, never-ending argument. You know, you agree to have sex, and then you argue and keep arguing until you agree to stop having sex or one of you dies. And, you know, there's certain arguments you just can't avoid. You know, there's the Michael Jordan, there's the Barack Obama, you know, the Sultan of arguments. And that's trying to figure out what you're going to do for dinner that night. You know, you say, hey, kind of beer in the fridge, you want to order out? Yeah, okay, that sounds good. All right, what do you want to get? I don't care. Okay, how about Chinese food? I don't want Chinese food. Right there, that's a fucking lie. Either you don't want Chinese food, or you don't care. It can't be both, right? An argument, and the argument hasn't even started yet. Okay, how about Indian? I don't want Indian. Okay, how about Japanese? I don't want Japanese. I don't know, how about a pizza? I don't want pizza. Okay, how about you suggest something? Mexican? Nah, I can't do Mexican because of my stomach. Well, what? Now it's your turn. No! It doesn't work that way! I suggested 4, you suggested 1, you owe me 3! So you go, okay, how about, yeah, we could try and eat in. There's some stuff around here. Okay, what could we eat around here? Alright, there's some, you know what, I could make us some garlic pasta. I don't want garlic pasta. You have to want garlic pasta! It's the only thing that we can make right now! There's no more food in the house! What do you want? There's not even that many kinds of food!